We're here,
Just got here after a 14-hour flight on ANA on...
Welcome to Japan! Today is a day for a battle of the premium economy cabins with the two big Japanese airlines. Premium economy is that step above economy, and it's a long flight, and we wanted to find out, is premium economy worth it on these airlines? And second of all, which one is better?
I had a great flight.
I did too. It's time to go back to the beginning and see how this experience went for both of us. Here we are, Frankfurt Airport, and ready to fly on Japan Airlines 787-9 all the way from here to Tokyo Haneda Airport. Now, why am I flying from Frankfurt, you might ask? Well, it was because by flying from here in premium economy instead of from London, I saved almost £1,000 on the ticket price. It's always worth checking different departure points, especially if you're in Europe and you can hop around a little bit. Now it's time for us to check in and check out what this entire experience is going to be like on Japan Airlines premium economy.
Another day, another flight. I'm at JFK International Airport at Terminal 7, and I'm flying from New York City to Tokyo in ANA's premium economy class on board one of their Boeing 777-300s. Right now I'm going inside and checking in.
Okay, I've got Japan Airlines check-in right behind me here. Business class and premium economy are actually lumped together in the same priority queue. So you do better than economy in this case, and then first class is separated out as well.
So I've made it to the ANA check-in area, sort of stowed away in the corner of Terminal 7, and there are quite a lot of people here waiting in line to check in. For premium economy and pretty much every other class, there are no self-service kiosks here from what I can tell, so we'll see, fingers crossed.
Hi. I'm all right. I'm a bit hot. I was just outside on the terrace. It was amazing, but like now I'm like, no, should not have done that.
It's been about 15-20 minutes and I've moved 1 foot. Everybody always makes fun of me for getting to the airport like 3 hours before my flight, but I'll tell you one thing, they wouldn't be laughing if they were standing in this line.
All right, Fab, thanks so much. Cheers, bye.
Hi, how you doing? I'm just checking in one bag.
Yes, thank you very much.
Cool, thank you so much, I appreciate it. Take care.
Okay, Japan Airlines, I see you. Things have started incredibly well. Didn't have to queue at all. There was like one person in front of me and then they got moved to another queue. So far, this is just being a very easy and relaxing experience. That felt more business class to me. So far, onto a winner. So after about an hour, I am at my gate. I've got my boarding pass and I checked in my bag. I couldn't really pinpoint why or how exactly it took so long. There were a good amount of passengers waiting to check in, but not an overwhelming amount or anything like that. One thing that made up for the wait was the fact that I had an expedited security process with my premium economy ticket, and I'm on time for my flight. But my flight is not on time for me. It actually got delayed by about 50 minutes. So I've just cleared security. That was super easy. You're not given priority security actually with premium economy on JAL, at least not in Frankfurt Airport. But it didn't really matter. It was super quiet there, so super easy to get through. And the gate area is looking very quiet and relaxing. I'm kind of like taking it easy. This feels chilled, feels nice, feels premium. Pretty sexy. Thanks so much. I don't think I've ever experienced such a relaxed boarding gate ever. So as a premium economy passenger, you are group 3 of 5. You've got first class and business class and elites ahead of you. Even just with premium economy, it's like chill, relaxed, orderly. I love it. I'm really excited. I've flown Japan Airlines before, but I'm getting that new airline excitement, and I think I'm just being allowed to enjoy the experience because there's no chaos. There's always chaos. There's no chaos today, which is, that's a vibe.
All right, there seems to be a full flight ahead of us here. There were not this many people here when I first got to the gate earlier. So there are 3 lines. Group 1, which is for first class, Group 2, which is for business class, and Group 3 for premium economy and regular economy. I will be in Group 3 since I am in premium economy. Hello, how are you? All right, here we go. Wow.
Hello, how are you? Thanks so much. Oh, I wish I was flying in there. But this looks pretty nice. This is gonna be okay, you know. Welcome aboard this Japan Airlines 787-9 premium economy seat. First impressions, I'm super impressed. The cabin's arranged in a 232 configuration across 5 rows. The cabin feels small, private, but very exclusive in here. It's a little bit chicer than what I'm used to in other premium economy cabins actually, and it feels way more spacious. Each seat feels like you've got more room to spread out in. The first thing that's super noticeable is the large tray table. The tray table is huge. It's thick, sturdy, the biggest one. Even for a business class table, this would be big. This is so impressive. The IFE screen also is big, so you're getting big everything, big spaces. And I'm only a little person, but even if you were much taller, I think you'd be very happy here as well. You also have a footrest down in front of you, maybe a little bit too far away for you to truly enjoy, but still in a good position. But you have so much space here, it doesn't even really matter. You have a cup holder that pulls down outside of the table, so if you just want to hold a drink there. There's also some other small storage areas. So there's a little netting in front of you, one for the left seat, one for the right seat, where you can keep your bits and pieces. To the right of the seat is a privacy wing, and actually it does feel private, just having those sort of 8 or 10 inches coming out, protecting you from the passenger next to you. And hidden behind that is a reading light, which you can swivel to turn on and off. The headrest itself, it's comfy. You can put the wings in and out. Really helpful for these long flights where you're going to want to get a nice night's sleep. There's a remote control in the side of the chair to control the IFE with. And then there's 2 buttons just to the right of the chair which control both the leg rest and the recline. So I'm going to test those out now. So first up, the leg rest. This comes out quite far actually, gives some good support on your thighs. It creates a very comfortable position. The recline slides the whole thing. Ooh, that is good. Maybe makes it a little bit tight around the feet. You probably have to get rid of the footrest if you were doing this, but very comfortable, decent recline. And because it's within a hard shell, you're not affecting the passenger behind you, so no worries about making other people feel uncomfortable. It's worth noting that one thing you do not get here is an air vent, and I'm kind of hot, and I love an air vent.
So I'm in seat 25A, which is the first row in premium economy. It's made of this gray, bluish threading, and at first glance it looks a little bit rough, but once you actually sit down, it's rather form-fitting to my body. I mean, my lower back feels really supported, and I feel like I don't have to stretch my neck all the way back just to reach the headrest back here, so off to a good start. And because it's the first row in premium economy, there is no seat directly in front of me, so there's tons of legroom. I can stick my feet out fully and still not touch the front panel, which is awesome. To my right, there is an armrest that comes with a couple of features. First of all, there's a tray table hidden that you can just pull out like this and have right in front of you for meal service, or if you want to put down a laptop or a notebook, just the right size where you can fit all the things that you need to fit, but you don't feel like you're sort of suffocated by where it's placed in front of you. Underneath the tray table are 2 buttons to recline your chair back and forth, and in this recline is also the footrest that comes out. We'll get there later. Right underneath the headphone jack is a remote control for your IFE screen, also the lights above you, and a call button in case you need to reach one of the flight attendants. We've got this reading light that's attached to the side of the chair right here, and it has 3 levels. Nice. On the front side of the armrest are a pair of cubbies in case you need to stow away smaller items, and then right underneath those cubbies are a pair of power outlets that come with 2 USB ports as well. And then right up at eye level is my IFE screen, which seems to be a decent size for watching movies. Of course, we have our air vents right up top and our overhead lights. And that is the entire seat.
Let's take a look at what they give you in this seat. This looks like a lot, and I'm kind of excited to look at it. First up, headphones. These look pretty sexy, and I think they're noise cancelling. They've got a switch on here to turn them on. We've got a moisture mask, toothbrush, earplugs, and eye mask. We have our menu already at our seat. I've never seen this in premium economy before. Even in business class, you don't often see this in airlines. Japan Airlines branded slippers. These are lovely. A blanket. The blanket is soft, it's in a lovely like grey colour. This is really nice. And finally, a pillow. I must say, it feels nice, but fluffy, not puffy. Probably wouldn't pass the Liam Spencer Fluffy test.
So in the storage pouch in front of me are a few different amenities, some that were packed already when I got on board, and then others that were handed to me as I sat down as the flight was getting ready to take off. There's a pair of Sony noise-canceling headphones, a pair of slippers from ANA, a toothbrush with toothpaste, earplugs, a mask with in-flight moisture control, and a little towelette for your head.
when I got on board, on top of the seat were a pillow and a blanket. And this pillow, it's thin, but it's soft. And it fills in that little gap between my neck and the headrest. So that'll come in handy when I go to bed later. And this blanket here is soft to the touch. It almost feels like silk, or like a silk cotton blend. It feels like it could be pretty warm in case you get cold on flight. So while I've got my pillow and my blanket, let's do a little recline test. All right, that is a nice little range of motion there. You got, I want to say like a 45-degree angle recline. That combined with the fact that I have a lot of leg room, it'll definitely do.
I was offered the choice of a beef onion stew or a chicken teriyaki with rice. Went for chicken teriyaki and rice. I think that sounded a little bit more vibey. And then served alongside that is a miso soup to start, ham and celeriac carrot salad, Japanese soba noodles, and then fresh salad, fresh fruit. Also some Japanese rice crackers to snack on, and the best chocolate leapness bickies. And then there's two things that are elevated in premium economy. You can get champagne and you can get Japanese shochu. So I got the shochu because I thought I'd get something premium economy vibes just to have that elevated experience. Having that on the rocks, that could knock me out, I think. Cheers. Oh, lovely that.
First meal service has arrived. They kept it really simple and I had two choices. Grilled teriyaki chicken over steamed rice or seafood garlic turmeric rice. I went with the seafood dish. And with the seafood dish comes this shrimp medley with vegetables over turmeric rice, noodles with roasted seaweed, potato salad with ham, edamame, a side salad, a dinner roll, and a bottle of water. And of course, you have utensils to eat your meal, so let's eat our meal.
Overall, the meal was absolutely delicious. It was big enough, I feel full, satisfied. It was sort of a shame that there's no step up from economy, but if I was in economy now, I think I'd be super impressed with this offering anyway. No major complaints.
Really nice. I think my favorite part about the meal is the noodles with the noodle sauce. The broth has this kind of like beefy, really strong taste to it that honestly, it tastes great. It's a hearty meal that'll last you until the next one.
Okay, it's time for the world-famous call bell challenge. We're going to see how long Japan Airlines crew take to come after pressing the call bell. Let's go.
Let's do it.
And now we wait. Hi, do you do like a chamomile tea or? Okay, thank you. Ooh. There's no way ANA are going to beat that. She came running.
Hello. Can I just order a green tea, please? Yeah, thank you so much. That was like less than 30 seconds, so awesome.
Well, I think it's high time that I got a bit cozy, got my blanket out, got the pillow, eye mask on, earplugs in, get some shut-eye. So we're just about to make our approach into Tokyo. It's been a long but very pleasant flight. So first up on the ground, I thought having that separate check-in area was just brilliant, really gave that premium kind of experience. On board, I really loved the cabin. It felt exclusive and the seat was very comfortable. The only thing I would complain about is that if you had the leg rest up and then the footrest down, trying to sleep, it was a bit of like a weird, awkward position you had to get yourself in. But other than that, especially for the sort of more daytime parts of this flight where I was watching TV and eating, it was incredibly comfortable. And now the food on this flight, I was a little bit concerned that it was going to be the same as the economy cabin, which apparently it was, but it was plentiful. Not only was there a big first meal service, which was very delicious, there was then little snacks in the galley you could have. They brought me hot noodles halfway through the flight. I got a cheese croissant and then a full second meal service. The crew were also up and down with drinks and snacks for pretty much the entire flight, which really made a big difference. You will definitely not be going hungry on Japan Airlines. Finally, the service on board. The Japan Airlines crew have been brilliant, so attentive, so friendly, and I really haven't wanted for anything for this whole 12.5-hour flight.
After 14 long hours, I have landed in Tokyo, and by the way, the airport is stunning. What? 14-hour flights are going to be uncomfortable. Premium economy on ANA really takes the sting out of
that duration. Just due to the seats recline, the footrest, the amount of legroom that I had. I really loved how ANA executed their meal service. It was really straightforward, really intuitive, and super quick. A flight attendant would just come up to you with a menu with an A or B choice, and as soon as you made your choice, a flight attendant would take out a tray, put it right in front of you, and that was that. The staff was super helpful and so incredibly kind on the ground and in the air and everywhere in between in my travel experience here. Overall, I would say premium economy on ANA is great for those who want to have a comfortable flight. This is a long haul flight, but don't want to spend too much for business class or first class. All right, that's it for me. I'm off to explore Tokyo now, so I'll catch you in the next video.